So there's three key partners we'd certainly like to accommodate. And we did look at knocking the ends out so we could make it longer. But when we went through that exercise, we found that there was so little of the stadium left that we're probably better off taking the stadium, the Velodrome stadium, out entirely and looking at what it would take to build a new stadium. So what Vic came up with is actually a square stadium that these would be bleachers, and those are bleachers that would be movable. So you could actually rent them out to an event somewhere else. You could reconfigure them in a different fashion if you wish. It's probably the simplest, most straightforward, and the most cost-effective way of providing the seats. This configuration here is a field that would support the Canadian football, international rugby, and soccer. And it would be an artificial turf stadium. And this configuration shows, I think there's 8,400 seats around it by itself. Okay, so that's the first piece of it. So we looked at, could we build a stadium? The answer is yes, and that's what it would look like. We then said to ourselves, okay, to do that, we have to eliminate a velodrome. So could we accommodate a velodrome as well? This is the second piece of it. It shows how it would fit together. There's the field you saw in the other one. This is what, actually this would be more like people probably call a tin building, a large structure like an arena, like the Bear, something of similar size. And within that you would fit an indoor velodrome. And that's a wood velodrome. And that's where it seems where international cycling is going now. The beauty of this is you would have your change rooms and your offices on this side. And so if you came to the change rooms here, you could go out to the field or into the field house. Inside the velodrome track inside, there's a whole range of uses that could be accommodated. And Vic has listed things here: volleyball, basketball, tennis, netball, badminton, archery, a whole range of things, which allows us to accommodate a broad range of people in the community. Okay, so that's how it would fit together. The next point is that line is additional seats. So what you could do is on the side of the structure, because the structure would hold up additional seats, you could put another, I think it's 1,600 seats. So you would have 8,400 plus 1,600 for a stadium of 10,000 seats. With the field that could accommodate international competition, with lights, because the lights are already there, remember, we don't need to spend the money to put the lights. Most of the drainage is there as well. So we would have that field, and we would have a large multi-purpose field house with a first-class cycling track velodrome inside it. And we'd only build the washrooms and change rooms for one. Now, this will be more difficult for you to see back there, but this is actually a view of it and what it would look like. This is Pacific Boulevard for anyone, if you can, Ocean Boulevard, sorry, not Pacific. Ocean Boulevard. As you know, there's quite a drop here, but when you look up from Ocean Boulevard out, you can see the roof of the proposed velodrome would be about at that height. And the beauty of this proposal is Vic has drawn it so you can cantilever the roof off the building over one side of the seating in the stadium. So in that way, that building can provide the support and provide covered seating for half the stadium or one side of the stadium, which is a great advantage to us. So you might have 3,000 or 4,000 covered seats in there as well against the building. And you can see those are the additional seats off there. Here's the field. So this actually shows in a cross section what the proposal would be.